The following is a Thorpe TV production brought to you in cooperation with Jack Thorfinson. Live from the Pecos Painty Ranch, way up north near the Canadian border, it's time for your favorite Saturday program, The Middle-Aged Man's Guide to Survival in the Post-Common Sense Era Show, starring that incredible, that dynamic, that talented performer, Jack Thorfinson, and his sidekick, Mr. Holster. Good morning. Hope you're having a great Saturday morning. Jack and his sidekick, Mr. Holster, that's me. Yeah, we're having a great morning. We got a great show for you this morning, too. We got 3 different things to look at that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Number 1, we're going to look at a new Dan Wesson, and who doesn't like looking at Dan Wessons? Number 2, we're going to take a little look at some footage of Jack's birthday party. Yeah, because Jack wanted to share a gift he got from I Carry One. And too bad you didn't unwrap that before you had your steak, Jack. You could have used it. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at an old Stevens Model 15. Well, let's take a look at that Dan Wesson. Well, there it is, the Dan Wesson DWX. You'll notice it's got red grips, a red floor plate on the magazine, and a red trigger. It's kind of pretty. And I want to talk about this today because it's kind of an interesting deal here. Dan Wesson, if you're familiar with Dan Wesson, you'll know that their products are distributed by CZ USA. And the two of them have kind of come up with this sidearm they've manufactured using CZ components. And Dan Wesson has put together a kind of unique sidearm available in a full size and a compact in 9mm or 40 Smith & Wesson. It's got that CZ grip frame that's so comfortable and the slide. And what you have here is they've made this with a match grade barrel, a 1911 trigger group, 1911 style beaver tail, and really it's basically got a 1911 style safety system on it if you see that paddle there. It has an ambidextrous safety. The grips on this are CZ all the way, interchangeable with CZ grips. Kind of an interesting firearm. I thought I'd share it with you today. You can just sit there and look at it. I think the little description I've given you is enough to you know what's going on here and what you would have by combining a 1911 with a CZ. Very, very interesting sidearm. This, however, is not for the faint of heart because the manufacturer's suggested retail is $1,800. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But I thought you'd enjoy seeing it and hearing about it, so there you go. Beautiful gun, wasn't that, Jack? Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I know, neither one of us will ever be able to afford to have one, but still, Jack, it's nice to look at them, isn't it? It is. Next, let's go take a peek at something else that neither one of us could ever afford. That gift that I Carry One sent to Jack. That's a beautiful birthday present, Jack, that I Carry One gave you. He must really like you. I wish you would have unwrapped it before you had your steak, Jack. Yeah, you had quite a time with that. That knife would have helped. Look at that beautiful knife, Jack. Damascus. Stag grip, a real stag grip, and a leather sheath. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful, isn't it, Jack? Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Jack, you're one lucky guy. Beautiful knife, Jack. Damascus, absolutely gorgeous. And you looked fantastic the other day. Jack wore it when we went out to work. You looked absolutely great. You did. I know, you always look great. Still, it's a beautiful knife, Jack. Well, there you go. But before we leave you, we got one more thing. We're going to take a look at that old Stevens Model 15. Well, here we are, last but not least. I'm sure a lot of you probably started out on one of these back years ago. I thought I'd share it with you this morning. There's a story behind this. It's a family heirloom. And I won't waste any of your morning this morning telling you it, but if you are interested, if you got time to kill, just head over to my Patreon channel where you can see it'll be posted right on the front page there. And you don't have to be a Patreon member of mine to see it. It's posted for everybody to see, so you can just head over there if you want to see it. I will point out a few things about it, though, before I go. First off, if you're not familiar with a Stevens 15, it's a single-shot 22. This one's a little unique and because it's got a peep sight on it. So I'll leave you with that, and if you have interest in it, you can just run over my Patreon channel and hear the whole story. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, from Jack and his sidekick, Mr. Holster, go out and stay safe. I thought that was a good show, Jack. I really did. Okay, fine. We'll hurry up. Big deal, the twins are coming over.